My hair is blonde. It's always been blonde. However, throughout the years, it would get a little darker and darker each year. So once I hit high school, my hair is definitely more of a dirty blonde than it was a very light golden blonde. And it started to get a little light brown.
Hair color is like platinum blonde, and I changed it to a brunette on top with blonde on the bottom. And I did that because in 3rd grade, a boy named Robert Smith told me that the top of my head looked like his grandma's hair because it was so light, and I always hated my hair when I was growing up. And then I learned to actually start liking it a lot because a lot of people, especially hairdressers, told me not to dye it because people paid for what color hair I'd have.
My natural hair is a medium brown.
My natural hair color is brown, as you can probably see. I dye it blonde, and I get it highlighted every 2 months or so.
That's the reason I first started dyeing my hair, because my hair was getting really dark. And not necessarily dark, but it was not really that blonde anymore. So I decided to get highlights because I liked the way I looked with blonde hair. And then the next year, my senior year of high school, I decided to get my hair balayage because I really liked the way it looked, and I had read that the maintenance was a lot easier than highlights. It grew out a little nicer, so it looked a lot more natural. And ever since then, I've been getting my hair balayaged.
I ultimately decided to change it because I just wanted to change. I'm in college for like the first time. I'm independent. I wanted to see like, oh, what a new fun hairstyle would do for me.
Well, it actually started quite accidentally. When I was in high school, I grew up in Atlantic County near the beach. And I spent so much time outside at the beach that my hair lightened on its own. And it lightened all around my crown, and it stayed that way for many months after the summer was over. I liked it so much that I wanted to continue. And so it would lighten in the summer and darken in the winter for several years before I started highlighting it.
I chose to dye my hair, I think, because I wanted to change. I also have really light features. I'm very pale, so I felt like having light hair to match that would maybe balance out my coloring a little bit better. But mostly I think I wanted to change and kind of like a fresh start. I dyed it when I was home on summer break from college, so I wanted that like reaction of like, wow, you did something really different with your hair is always like really exciting. So I think that probably was a little bit to do with it too.
I feel like this hairstyle has changed me in the sense that I'm much more confident now. I always liked the way I looked blonde, so when my hair started to get a little darker, I wasn't very happy with my appearance, and that's why I started getting it dyed, and I've just continued with the upkeep because I really like the way it looks, and I feel a lot more confident in myself and my overall appearance when my hair is lighter, and so I will definitely continue to get it colored.
I don't think like changing your hairstyle changes who you are inside at all because it's materialistic, but I did see a change where I could like style my hair differently. I felt like I could wear different clothes that looked better on me because my hair was brunette on top, and I was used to like getting out of bed, not even brushing my hair, putting it in a ponytail because I was so used to like the normal blonde hair that I had. And then it like kind of motivated me to like, oh, I'm gonna curl my hair today to see some dimension. I can see the brunette now, which I thought was fun because I actually like tried to do something with my hair versus just not even brushing it.
I think my hairstyle changed me and made me a little bit more carefree, and because it happened so very naturally. I didn't set out to be blonde, but as the sun bleached my hair, because I was at the beach, it always reminds me of fun times and made me more carefree and lively.
I definitely feel like changing my hair kind of helped me change my identity and give me like a new persona that I could step into, and like a more unique idea of like who I am and like kind of what my image is. So yeah, I was really happy with dyeing my hair, and I've had it this color for years, so clearly it's not something that I've deeply regretted, and I like the person that dyeing my hair kind of allowed me to become.